the studio, this studio that we're in.
First of all, have we ever had a studio? Yeah, we've always wanted a studio.
And this was like a surprise studio because we did not plan for this studio at all.
Right. It was like all of a sudden we had room.
It was our abruptly abandoned second bedroom.
I mean, it just kind of all came together. We started mapping it all out, and then we did like a major IKEA run. We knew exactly what pieces of furniture. We had measured the shit out of this room. We put it together in record time. But then the problem was the audio quality.
Yeah, all of a sudden we are like in here, we're like ready, and it sounds so hollow.
It sounded just crazy. It sounded like you were in a glass box. So we finally, just a week ago, put up giant blackout curtains the last shopping day of before Christmas.
Oh my God. I mean, we went to IKEA on the last shopping day before
We're
Christmas.
idiots.
Then you said, oh, it'll fit through the car. It'll fit through the trunk. It'll just lay flat over the seats. It might, like I'm guessing that you're imagining it might like go between the front seats and touch the console, but that was like the most it would
I
do.
really thought that. I mean, I really believed that. We've recently bought a 2019 Mini, and not just a Mini, but a 2-door Mini convertible. It's tiny. It's like,
You want to believe there's more space somewhere.
yeah, like it's hiding. But I thought, oh, it's no problem. We'll be able to drop the seats and, it'll stretch through there. It's long enough. It's not long enough.
I mean, luckily it's a convertible because we were not hindered in that way with
Right.
that 85-inch curtain rod or whatever.
Well, and we're lucky because we live in California and it was actually 60 degrees on Christmas Eve. So we could drop the top and
Right.
seat belt in the curtain rod and drive it all the way home.
It's hilarious. It's such a funny car, but it is so fun to drive.
It is. And here's a clip of driving it. Back to the curtain rods.
Oh, back to the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a little curtain rod, little curtains.
Which I magically hung these curtains single-handedly.
Oh yeah, we had a little tiny fight.
Tiny.
And on New Year, on the day before Christmas Eve, it was so tiny. It was a little tiny quarrel, little row, and I sort of maybe insinuated that she wouldn't have time. We wouldn't have time to put up the curtains now before Christmas Eve because we had all this cooking to do and then Christmas and all this stuff.
Because I wouldn't stop talking.
And so then she woke up super early on Christmas Eve and put up like 99% of the curtains all by herself.
99%. I mean, you hung 2 curtain panels. And that by hung, I mean all you did was put the hooks on them and attach it to the rails. I completely hung the rails.
That's what I'm saying.
100% by myself.
Oh my
You hung 1 curtain panel. 2
Yeah.
curtain panels, maybe.
And like I was like tippy-toeing on the little step stool for like literally 5 minutes, maybe even less. And I was like out of breath and like my shoulders hurt, my neck hurt so bad. I was like, how did you do this? Like, how did you hang these curtain rods?
I did it for hours.
When she is determined to win an argument, prove a point, a principle,
That's all my life is.
there's no stopping her.